Most small business owners understand the concept of profit, where revenue minus expenses equals profit. And that's something that you will find out very quickly, whether you've been running your business for a few months or you've run your business for multiple years. But what a lot of people don't understand about profit is that there's a lot of jobs that profit has to do to ensure financial sustainability and financial health. So that is what this video is going to be about today. I'm going to talk to you about the jobs of profit, and there are 5 of them, and they're all very important. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Hannah Smolinski. I'm a CPA, and I own Clara CFO Group. We are a fractional CFO agency, and we specialize in service-based businesses and helping them with profit improvement and overall financial strategy. So if you want to learn more about Clara CFO Group, you can go to claracfo.com. If you are just trying to figure out how to make your business more financially healthy, that is what this channel is all about. So make sure you're subscribed. 5 jobs of profit. So just backing up, revenue in your business, all the money coming in, minus all the expenses going out, equals profit. And you can find that number on your profit and loss statement, also known as an income statement. But profit is a number that oftentimes just kind of assumed that that is extra cash in the business that the business owner can take out, or that that is money that can just be left in the business and just saved. Which is, part of the jobs of profit, but it's not everything. So let's go through the 5 jobs, very important jobs of profit, and what it has to do for you in your business. Profit is it is the engine that keeps your business running. So we need you to be profitable in order to have a healthy and sustainable business. Number 1 is your profit will help you pay your taxes. So you're not going to have tax liability if you do not have a profit. Usually, there's always going to be things that might cause a tax liability for other reasons. But if you are making a profit in your business, you need to be able to cover your taxes. So 1, that profit will help you cover your taxes in your business. Number 2 is that your profit will cover any owner's distributions you need to take. So let's say you are a sole proprietor, LLC, and the way that you compensate yourself is by taking regular owner's draws coming out of the business. Okay, so let's give an example that you have a $20,000 profit. And let's say that you pay 30% in taxes, and so that's $6,000 that is kind of not yours. So you have $20,000 in profit minus $6,000 will leave you with $14,000. And if you want to take an owner's distribution, that owner's distribution is going to be coming from that remaining $14,000. So oftentimes I see business owners see a profit on their P&L, especially if they're running as a sole proprietor. They say, hey, I made $5,000 in profit. I'm going to write myself a $5,000 check. But what they aren't remembering is remembering that first you need to be considering the IRS and what the IRS is going to need to take. So I have different videos on how to save for taxes, and so I can link those below. Owner's distributions have to come from profit as well. That is the second job of profit. If you're not paying yourself regularly on owner's compensation through a draw or a distribution, you might be taking periodic ones, maybe quarterly or annually. That also has to come from profit, okay? Even if you are on a W-2 wage as an S-Corp owner or a corporation owner, and you would like to take some additional distributions at some point in time in the future, those have to come from profits or retained profits over the years. So number 1 was taxes. Number 2 is owner's compensation. Number 3 is debt repayments. So this is something that oftentimes gets overlooked. And when people take out loans, they are not always thinking that that is future profit I'm going to have to earn to pay it back. This is very important because when you repay a loan, let's say it's $100,000 and you're paying $5,000 every single month to pay it back. It's a short-term loan, okay? Let's say you have those $5,000 payments. Those $5,000 payments to pay back the principal of the loan are not actually going on your profit and loss statement as an expense. They are what we call a balance sheet transaction. So when you say revenue minus expenses equals profit, that hasn't factored in that debt payment yet. Okay, so your profit actually has to go to pay off any debts. So I see this all the time where people take out huge loans and then they're not actually thinking that is future profit I'm going to have to earn that is not going to my compensation, not going to paying taxes. It's just excess profit that I'm going to have to go and earn in order to pay off that loan. So that's a very important one that oftentimes gets overlooked. And I see this if you have a lot of debt or multiple loans and you're servicing that debt by paying off, multiple payments. This can put people into cash flow crisis pretty quickly because maybe they aren't making a lot of profit, but they're still having to pay out additional money to pay off that debt. They don't have any excess cash and they can get into cash flow crisis pretty quickly. That is a very important job of profit, is to be able to help you repay your debts. If you have a lot of debt, the strategy is to figure out how you can improve your profit as much as possible so you can get that loan paid off. Okay, number 4 is going to be reinvestments into your business. So when you have profit and let's say that you've, already saved for taxes, you've paid off the debts that you need to pay off, you're taking your owner's distribution, you might be thinking, hey, I still have some excess profit in here. What can I do with this? I could potentially reinvest it into my business. So maybe I want to grow by hiring additional people, or maybe I need to rebrand my business, or I need to redo my website, or maybe I am, buying a piece of equipment that could go and help us do our work better. Whatever that reinvestment looks like, that excess profit will help give you the money you need to reinvest to continue to grow your business. Okay, so creating excess will help you take the next step in your business and help you be more financially sustainable so that when you want to do those things, you want to buy the new equipment, you want to hire the new employee, you want to do all of that stuff, you're not having to take out a loan to do so because you have the profits there and those earnings have been accumulating and you can reinvest them into your business. Okay, so that is a very important job and number 4 of the jobs of profit. And lastly, number 5, this one's very important. If you want to build up a savings in your business and you want to figure out how you can get to 3 to 6 months of operating expenses or even more, you just want to build up some cash savings in the business, the way that you're going to do that is through profit. When you have paid your taxes, you have taken any distributions that you need to, your loans have been paid and serviced, and you've reinvested however you want to, what is remaining could be your savings to help you build up your savings in your business. So if you want to actually have a buffer of cash, the only way that happens without taking out a loan is to earn profit. This is my case for profit. Profit has to do a lot of good things for you. And it is not just when you see that one number, it does one thing. Okay. And that's what I want you to take away from this video is that you need to think about those 5 things. Now it's great if you don't have any debt. And then that's, one last thing your profit has to do for you. That means that you can take more out or you can reinvest more into your business or you could save more. But I want you to think about these things and think about making sure that you have enough. If you really need to be spending more and reinvesting into your business right now because maybe you're in a growth phase, then maybe you can pull back a little bit on additional savings or maybe pull back a little bit on your owner's distributions. The only thing that's not really flexible here is going to be your tax payments. Okay. No, you can't pull back too much on tax payments just because you want to. You can only pull back on tax payments when you're earning less. You've worked with a CPA to maybe help you reduce your effective tax rate. I hope that's really helpful to you. And this is how we think about profit when we're talking to our clients about what to do with the profit in their businesses and help them achieve their goals ultimately. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you being here and I will see you next time. All right. Bye, everybody.